What's your I taught my kids something and now I regret it moment? It started one night. She asked me, Mom, should I always tell the truth? I said, yes, always be honest. I thought I was teaching her something good. She nodded like she understood something important. That was my first mistake. The next morning, her dad burned the eggs. Not a little, completely burned. Lily looked at the plate, then looked at him and said, this is bad. He laughed and said, it's just overcooked. She shook her head and said, no, this is not food. Calm voice, no emotion. I tried to fix it. I said, sometimes we should be polite. She looked at me and said, but you said always tell the truth. That's when I knew I messed up. Then it got worse. At the grocery store, a woman was talking very loudly on the phone. Everyone was annoyed but stayed quiet. Not Lily. She looked at the woman and said, you're being rude. The woman turned around. Lily added, everyone can hear you. I quickly pulled her away. She said, but it's true. I thought that was the worst moment. I was wrong. At parent-teacher night, her teacher, Mrs. Clark, smiled at me in a tired way. She said, Lily is very honest. I said, yes, we're working on that. Then she told me Lily said another student's drawing was confusing and a little scary. I felt embarrassed. Then the teacher added, she also told me my voice gets too loud when I'm stressed. I slowly looked at Lily. She was sitting there eating snacks like nothing happened. But the real moment came when we visited her grandma. Now her grandma is also very honest, but in a rude way. As soon as we walked in, she looked at me and said, you look tired. Are you not sleeping or just getting old? I forced a smile. Lily saw everything. A few minutes later, Grandma looked at Lily and said, why is your hair messy? Didn't your mother fix it? The room got quiet. Lily turned her head slowly. She looked at her grandma and said, your hair is messy too. But I didn't say anything. Silence. Real silence. Grandma didn't say anything back, but Lily kept going. She said, also, you say things that are not kind. Mom said to be honest, but also kind. You forgot the kind part. I almost stopped breathing. My husband turned away because he was trying not to laugh. And Grandma? Nothing. She had no answer. We left soon after. In the car, Lily asked, was that too much? I said, no, that was actually okay. That night, I told her again, honesty is good, but kindness is important too. She nodded. The next morning, her dad dropped his coffee again. Lily looked at the mess, then said very calmly, that was not a good choice, but I still respect you.